everybody. How is everyone doing? Hi. Hi, Prelude. Hey, Flo, how are you doing? Hi, Saber. Oh my god, I just realized. I could have did so. Instead of saying swords, I could have said. I could have said sabers. Oh, that would have been fun. Well, just pretend that instead of swords, I said sabers. More sabers means more singing and dancing. And it's funner. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice day or night so far. It's been a busy day for me. Lots of planning for the next year. So as a way to relax, we're gonna make us some swords, some sabers. Oh, did it again. This just released into early access, so I'm kind of excited. I've been watching this for a little while. The same people who made, what is it called? Well, what else did they make? They made this one thing, I forgot what it was. Oh. From the same publishers that did, like, War for the Overworld and Galactic Air. What did they make again? I know they made something else. What else did they make? Yeah, it's still in early access, so I think we only have enough until chapter 1, and they have like a certain number of like swords that we can make. Parts and materials. There's a skill tree. Let me see. Oh, I can't wait till the stuff that they add in the future. Well, who made this? I'm trying to remember. Dude, we're gonna have so many dress spheres. We're gonna put the dress spheres on the swords that we make. Here, in fact, I'm gonna switch over to the game and then you can see what I mean. Has anyone heard of this game? Have you seen it? And then later on I might switch games, but I don't know which one yet. Oh, and the artwork is great. And from what I saw on their Steam page and things that I've read about it, they didn't use any AI for this, which is fantastic. And the freedom with which we can create swords has been just so enjoyable. I didn't think that I would enjoy this game as much as I did. I knew I was gonna like it. I've just been really motivated to like build swords and like use the cool system that they have to make some neat stuff. It's pretty cool, you'll see. We'll start a new game. It's a really neat and they what's cool is that they've sort of like incorporated this whole like this whole story in the game, and it's really neat. So anyway, I might play this for a little while and we might switch games depending on interest, because what I've learned today is that a few other things came out. One was Demonologist just released a patch today where they've updated the game. They added Lumen, they've added a bunch of new textures, new character models and animations along with like ghost animations. They've added a lot more sequences to everything, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I didn't think that they were gonna continue to update, but apparently this is one of their biggest ones. Yeah, so ghost animations, movement animations of visible ghosts has been changed and improved. There's a new map I think that they added. They've improved a few of the existing sequences, and in the older maps they added new sequences, so that's kind of neat. And they increase players' stamina, so maybe we might go into that, but it depends. I admittedly don't want to go into it alone, so if we don't, then I'll just switch to something like I've been building. Saber's taught me a lot about how to build in Enshrouded, so we might be able to go into that. But we'll see. We'll see how we feel as we start to go through this. I want to start a new game here. Blade Song. Oh, and the artwork is so cool in this game. And the writing is fantastic. Look, you can even, like, the choice they made to have, like, this face just move ever so slightly is just so unsettling and cool. And then it's funny because then I realized, yeah, Enshrouded possibility. Never ending building projects in Enshrouded if you want. Yes, actually, Prelude, I was going to ask and invite you later. Saber sent me this really cool inspiration to building stuff, and I kind of want to build my own. He sent me a photo of somebody, of a streamer who was building like a tiny town. So if you want to do that with us, that'd be awesome. We could just build little houses and things like that. I started a new world. It's a custom world. It's pretty easy. Lots of resources with a tiny bit of a challenge. So it's basically like Rob relaxes mode. we you can you can dig as deep as you want in this world. Yeah, so we might switch over because I think this has limited content at the moment. I don't know how far we'll get. I know they only have one chapter, of which they will like to add 5 chapters, or actually 4 more chapters, for a total of 5 chapters in this game, along with a bunch of new mechanics and cool sword customizations. Anyway, in the cloying darkness you writhe. You cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Something takes shape in the emptiness. Contours of flesh tracing along familiar lines. A withered old woman's face floating before your own. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raven. Caw, caw.
Who are you? A swordsmith? A survivor? A saint?
And it's pretty neat because then you have these like different choices and stuff like that. Tell me if the audio is really loud too, because I feel like it's loud in my headphones, but I can't really tell if it's anyway. We're gonna choose the dying man.
Dying? Wrong. It is not yet your time.
I think this game and I have different definitions of raven voice. I don't know what a raven voice would sound like. Wait. I only, yeah, I can't think of what a raven voice sounds like. Caw, caw. I can't do it without laughing.
The sundering claimed untold life.
Oh, the sundering.
Yet you endured when so many around you perished. What did you do to survive?
And then you get to choose sort of like what you've done. I don't know what this has to do with anything just yet, but you get to choose some sort of background. The ones that I've chosen, which make more sense to me, is the Wanderer, where I plied my trade from settlement to settlement, gathering hard-won knowledge about a world that is falling apart. The other ones didn't really like call to me, so I do like to choose this one here, but as you can see, there's a lot of different choices. Again, I'm not sure what it does to the story just yet, like if it changes dialogue choices and stuff, but it's still pretty neat that we have these options. I think this is placeholder. We'll see what happens as we start to go through the chapters. A cold hand touches your brow. Water cools your burning throat.
You kept something through all your hardships. A keepsake from a better time. What is it?
And for this one, I chose the family heirloom. I don't know, it just feels nice to have a family heirloom rather than the artisan's cool toolkit, which kind of makes sense. Oh, for creative. Bundle of leathers. Pigments for more creative freedom early on. Story-focused playstyle grants a unique family heirloom passed down through prior generations of your lineage. An optimization-focused playstyle grants a bottle of precious liquor to boost your progress. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the heirloom because you do get a lot of different materials over time, and then you'll see how the what's it called, the system works, because you can't just simply make a bunch of things. In fact, everything that you make is tied to the story, which is so cool. So you got to remember names and like different characters and stuff like that, because then if you give somebody a sword, or if you refuse to give someone a sword, then something happens, and it's so neat. The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a damp shadow of your old self. You claw blindly in the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. what do you believe in now that the voices have abandoned this world? And apparently there's this thing there, they're called the voices, and the voices are protectors of the world. And apparently there is sort of like this magic, and there's mention of dragons and things like that, so I'm curious as to see how that unfolds. This is cool. I don't know what any of these do too, but this is another sort of thing you can do. What I choose is either continuity or compassion. I like continuity because I just like consistency of things. And so this is sort of the one that I chose. But then there's this ambition one, freedom, nothing, nothing matters anymore. There's peace in accepting that. So that's cool. There's a little silver lining in understanding that nothing is something. And then compassion and continuity. So I choose continuity usually. Hi, Lady Kimono. Good morning.
Ah, yes, the miracle of bread. Do you think these can endure what's coming? The last child will die a hungry death as the last winter stretches eternal. I'll leave you with one final question, and I don't expect an answer.
I'm gonna answer it anyway.
What will fill the silence the voices left behind?
As the old woman's face retreats into the inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her one by one, a field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they've strangled it with light. Tonight.
Now wake, Smith.
It's not my name.
You still have a part to play in humanity's final act.
Oh, dude, yeah, like it's raining again here. A new day has dawned. Your eyes flutter as you regain consciousness. You're faintly surprised to find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. Awaken. You sit up, gasping, sweat-drenched. The fever is broken. Get your bearings. You're in a tent. Oh no. That'd be awful if like the game just ends. How do you all feel about games that have like timers on them? Do you like those? You're in a tent. There's no sign of your caretaker, apart from a half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents and shelters, churned mud and shallow graves. I think the last game that I played that had like a timer was it Dead Rising? Yeah, Dead Rising had a timer. And I had mixed feelings about that. Majora's Mask is another one that I've heard. I had not played Majora's Mask, and I think I should at some point. A space game with a timer on it. Oh, which one's this one? Most of your rations are gone. Your horse was already dying when the fever took you. Its body nowhere to be found. Seen. By now, it's likely soup. You're on your own. There's a timer, but also kind of not. Yes, I have played Outer Wilds. I have. That one was a cool take on the hold. Dude, there's another one. Flo, I think you might like this one. There's that one other, that other game that has a timer. I forgot what it was. Like, you play either, like, a 10-year-old boy who is living on the last day or the last 20 minutes of the end of, like, the world. I don't remember what that one was called. But I've seen some trailers of it. It seems kind of interesting. Yeah, so like it has like a PS2 vibe to it, the graphics and everything. And basically you just walk around kind of experiencing what everyone else is doing and experiencing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You like knowing that your time That's certainly a way to look at it. Remember, a lifetime on the roads, selling your wares. Okay, so here's the story that comes in. Sleeping under trees, learning the secrets of the world. Every year it got harder. Landmarks vanished, bridges collapsed, outposts fell to ruin because Saber wasn't there to repair them. At last, you were forced to seek a sanctuary. Dude, Saber showed me the stuff that he and his group had repaired in Shrouded, and the wizard towers he built. Oh god, they were so inspiring. Like, I learned so much, and I ended up building my own house, and I'm finally kind of getting it, sort of. And like, the way that he taught was just so great, like true educator status. It was so cool, like with examples and concepts and everything. It was a long journey to Aaron Keep, through dust and despair. Your last memories are sliding from your dying horse. Your numb legs tracking furrows in the mud as someone dragged you to shelter. But who? Outside the tent is a crude forge complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here in a daze, or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. Assess the field forge's condition. It seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with the skill to work it, but it won't require much effort to get it running again, should you need to make a living out here. Hopefully, it won't come to that. First, you should head to the gates and try to secure entry to Aaron Keep. That's why you came here, after all. A short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow it closely. Welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People will come to you with commissions. You choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select the highlighted button to choose your first commission. So here you get like a bunch of commissions, right? And up here at the top right, these action points here, the number of times, or like your energy levels. Different commissions will have different amounts of action points required to do, and then here you'll see what they are. So there's one, and this one will take 11 steel, of which we have 22. So you can choose Owen, and then you can choose who to help and not. So your first customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing the anvil outside your tent. "Yo, blacksmith, can you make me a sword? I got the coin for it. Just make sure it's good and long. I don't like my enemies to be in hugging distance, if you get my meaning." But you won't get as many hugs that way. So here we are. To rotate the camera, hold the right mouse button, move it, and then we can move it this way. So like this is our forge right now. I think what they're gonna do in the future is they're gonna add ways to decorate this and stuff like that. So right now it's very basic. If you're playing with a timer, you want to use your time perfectly, and then you end up toxic in your own gameplay and sad. Dude, I do the same thing. Like, what I've noticed is that I've stopped like playing games, and I've been trying to like optimize a lot of things. I think it has to do with like I feel like I don't have enough time to play video games. And then I start to like burn out. Does that happen to you? Okay. So the tutorial flag, I don't have to look at this because all it says is basically like, this is what's going to teach you, this is what all this means. So now what they want is a certain blade length, right? And so this little tiny open darker section is how long they want it. And we get to choose different attributes of each one of the swords by pressing plus, change length, and then we hammer away. And we magically make metal appear. And so there, with this tutorial we can't do any more with it. They kind of like limit us to what we can do, but this is our sword. We can even like zoom in on it and like look at it from there and stuff, and oh my god, it's so cool. Because as we start to get into more complex builds, oh my god. Click the plus, so then we're going to add a few things like thickness. We're going to, I think this makes the thickness of the sword, it makes it a lot thinner. Yeah, there we go. And like what's neat is that you can hold shift, and then you can hold X to reverse whatever you're doing. And then if you hit your hammer as it reaches the peak, you do more oh my god. You can make more or the change is a lot more noticeable, right? So then shift stuff. And they have this really cool like sound thing where if you've reached the maximum of what it can carry or do or mold. I'm making a new sword. Yes, and what's funny is that this sword is actually supposed to be left to right like this, not up and down, so he's gonna have to learn how to do this. Alright, so I'm gonna reverse this. Yeah, sound is really important in this game too. Like, if you hit it just right, you hear like a louder clanging noise. There we go. Let's make the blade wider by using the changed width ability. So change width. There we go. Hammer a point on the sword. Usually customers won't accept a sword without a point. And so what this does, you'll see it becomes more complex later. Right now they're just doing it for us. There we go. Cross section to make your blade sharp. So we'll cross section it. There we go. See how it's like it's much sharper now, but it has this like cool little this little, I don't know what to call this. I guess it's just cross section, huh? And then right here you can see that the cross section this is what the sword looks like from. Dude, we're gonna make, hopefully one day we can make the sword from Berserk. Some of these swords can get super detailed. Yes, they can. So like they start you off, and the tutorial's really nice because they very slowly show you how to do all these things, right? So the next thing is, the edge is now sharp. Keep hammering until the hexagon shape becomes a diamond. And as you can see, notice on the top right where it says cross section. Now, because we're in the tutorial, we're operating on this entire red line, right? But later on, we'll be able to like adjust very fine details on each part of the sword. It's really neat. So we're just gonna make this one diamond as the tutorial, and there we go. Now you can see that it's just like this diamond sword. So the shape of the sword is this. And what we do is now we put a hilt on it. So we'll put this right here, and then we'll need to add, they want this to be a two-handed sword, so we're gonna have to add 2 grips to this. And what's funny is we could do this, and then add one more, and then there we go. And people will accept this, and they'll be like, yeah, dude, this is like the greatest sword that I've ever had in my life. So we have to do that, and then just add that there. What's neat is that the pommel and the guard, along with the grip, actually changes a bunch of the different stats for this sword. In fact, I can do this and put it here. There we go. And then what we can also do is we can add more here. But what ends up happening is we have to use more of our resources. So as you saw, I put the pommel there. The hilts. We can add as many hilts as we want, just to make sure that they are protected everywhere. Right? So their hands will never get harmed. Okay, so for Prelude's sake, we're gonna remove these. Yeah, and then what's neat is that you can actually change the material on each one of these. So I can make this wood, I can make this steel, and later on, there are other materials that we can change. It's a drone. That's the thing. It's like you just toss it like a paper airplane. Okay, so you can detach parts. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna change the width. You can use the ability history shows all the abilities that have been used on the blade. You can use this to revisit or edit or delete whatever you need, right? Editing has no cost. Feel free to experiment. We can change the width, and we can flip the direction, make it look a little thinner. There we go. So notice how it like kind of aligns a little bit more with the handle of the sword. So pretty basic sword right now. You're not the one. Perfect. Yeah, because we're gonna give this to Owen, but it's been fulfilled. So offer it. The man takes the sword and jabs at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face. This should do the trick. Thank you, Smith. Here's your payment. And then they show you your sword afterwards. A nameless sword for now, because we're just basically making swords for folks, but this is neat. They show you what you can make. Congratulations on finishing your first sword. Another customer awaits. So we'll do Landon. Word is already spreading around camp about the new smith. Your next customer is a wary-looking man with a bald pate. his hollow eyes darting back and forth.
I heard you came to town with a wasting fever. Lucky to be alive you are. Anyway, can you modify this sword for me? I scavenged it from the ruins, but it hasn't got enough of a point to it. I want something I can stab into a thief's belly if I need to.
He hands you a sword with a sharp edge but a rounded tip. As you hold it to the light, he leans forward, conspiratorially.
I've only had this blade 3 days, and I felt people's jealous eyes upon it. If they come for it in the night, I want to be able to give them a short, sharp stab.
And we'll... sure. See, look at this. We can add leather to it. There's a really cool pommel here. An even more detailed hilt. And so what we can do is some folks are going to give us like these commissions, right? So as you can see this sword over here, they want more of a pointy point. So they want a narrow point here. So we can click this to edit it. And here's the neat part. If we drag this out over here, we can make the sword as pointy as they need it, right? So it's as they're requesting. This isn't what they want. They want a narrow point. Oh, no, this is what they wanted. We're going to make it even narrower. Balance of the sword is suffering. The weight of the sword is going lower, so it'll be like it'll be a light saber. You know? External help along with... There we go. It's the big Goron sword. There we go. Very pointy sword. That's exactly what they wanted. The man takes the sword and tests the point, smiling at the bead of blood that wells at his fingertip. Then he stows it away, glancing around camp as he does so.
Folks around here will take everything from you if you ain't vigilant. Keep a keen eye out, Smith.
Scurries away, his back hunched as though against a non-existent downpour. There we go, another nameless sword. You just received an item. Go to your inventory to inspect what you receive. I profit. So now what we can do is, these are the items that are currently in our care. We can find these sort of scrap items and salvage them, but they cost energy action points. So we're gonna scrap this. And it's time to end the day. This is sort of like what we've done, our balance and everything, right? Robin, how are you doing? So here's the Aaron Keep, right? We're trying to get into this place. And so we start here in the Outer City. Passage into Aaron Keep is barred by a colossal gate, taller than a ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the masked king's ascension, it mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. Examine the magical barrier. 60% knowledge. It's only visible in the half-light of dawn, or when it pours with rain, a faint shimmer that rises from the walls and captures Aaron Keep in a vast dome. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, failure! Its origins are shrouded in mystery, but the masked king is somehow key to his power. The barrier is why so many travel so far to camp outside these walls. This is the reason you came here, braving countless dangers. This barrier keeps the dangers of the wastelands at bay. Approach the gate. As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Refugees push forward, begging for entry, and the guards batter them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, their drivers using horsewhips to lash stragglers out of the way. Call the attention of the guard. Hey buddy.
Huh? What do you want?
He gazes down at you like a fisherman disappointed in his catch. I want to enter the keep.
You a citizen? You got yourself work with permit?
No, I don't.
Then get out of here, applicant. Stop wasting my time.
Applicant. That's the euphemism the guards use to refer to the desperate hordes camping at their gate. It has a nicer ring, you suppose, than refugee. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith. What if there was a huge guard, though? Oh, we know exactly what this huge guard's gonna sound like.
Every applicant who comes here begging is a doctor, or a master glassmaker, or an alchemist. He was born yesterday? You're a smith. Prove it.
How?
You expect me to do that? Not my problem! Make some swords, I expect! That's a hard word to say. Maybe then we'll give you a worker's permit. Until then, buzz off, little fly! And we head back to our tent. See, so this knowledge thing that we could have gotten was... I don't know what this would have done if we succeeded, but it was 60% is worth a shot. You return to your tent, or your makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected, you should make it a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. 48 hours left. Alright, we finished the tutorial. We'll have more action points to spend and a few resources. Here we go, 5634, here's our thalers, and now we have 8 action points. So this is the interface, we get to choose our thing. So we can choose between any of these people, and apparently all of these folks, I think this one action point thing are just like random occurrences, they don't really have impact on the story, but these folks, they might actually end up being something. So we're gonna help. I like helping these folks here because they seem like to be the most desperate. I'm like, oh, dude, I want to help my community. A scarred woman dumps a damaged weapon on your anvil with a loud clang.
Look at this useless piece of dross. I'm fed up with pretending this thing can kill a man. If you can get it back to working order, yeah, absolutely. 20 XP. And we have these other ones here, like Alien. Dude. That'd be hilarious. Like, if they have, like, an homage to that or something like that, you know what I mean? That would be amazing. So let's see what Dalian wants. Grizzled man limps up to you, scratching his scarred jaw with a dirt-black fingernail. I'm after a weaponsmith. Now listen, I know a good blade when I see one, so don't try to rob me off with a half-assed job. Okay. I know blades too. And so we get a lot more experience for these. They cost a lot more action points, but we do get stuff. And we get a mystery reward, some heavy shackles that we can take apart to get more materials so we don't have to spend our money on them, things like that. The manager anvil is on the cusp of adulthood, though stunted by years of famine.
Make me a sword, Smith. Something big and impressive. I've been pushed around too long in this camp, but I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have to take the beatings lying down.
I feel like helping them, they give us a lot of experience and a bunch of steel and some more steel and a bunch of thalers. Wow. So this one, we give a mystery gift. These people, also, same thing. This one gives fewer thalers. So, and they get this one might be our most profitable one. Izek, manager anvil, has a careworn face and a child clinging at his waist. He nods stiffly at your approach. I need a weaponsmith. Now her mother's gone, my little girl's only got me to protect her. If we're not to be seen as easy targets, I need some steel to add weight to my warnings. Oh, shoot. I want to help them. We get a little bit less, but we get to help them. Let's see what Stacker's about. You're bent over your anvil, repairing one of your hammers when a sudden voice at your shoulder makes you jump. Hello, Smith. The man must move as quietly as a cat. He's small, wiry, with a balding head and eyes almost lost deep within black circles. Looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. You startled me.
You should keep a better lookout, Smith. Name's Stacker. I try to keep watch over the camp at night, walk the perimeter, check on folk, warn off thieves.
He rubs his face warily.
3 nights ago, I caught some fellows trying to break into old Marta's tent. She got nothing but a few scraps of food and some blankets. They were gonna take it anyway. I called out to them, told them to move along. They just laughed at me. What was I gonna do? Fight all 3 of them with my wooden club? I need sword.
Did they take anything?
Aye, they did. They took last bit of her dried meat and good blanket her daughter gave her before she died. Left the old woman shivering and hungry. All because I had nothing but a lump of wood. Next time, I want to give him paws.
Like a cat. Let's give him paws like a cat. Why do you take it upon yourself to watch over everyone?
Someone has to. The watch up of the keep don't care what happens down here as long as we don't cause them trouble. We're on our own. The way I see it, if we stick together, we can make the camp. Well, not a nice place to be, but not unbearable neither. Trouble is, people always want to claw at each other over who's got the most scraps.
Even with a sword, 1 against 3 is poor odds.
Thieves are cowards, all bark and no bite. Sight of a drawn sword will set 'em running.
Failure. What kind of blade do you need?
Nothing fancy. Something that'll make thieves think twice about whether they really want to push their luck.
Okay, so I kind of want to help. Ezek because of their story, but that would leave us with not enough to do like Stacker. I didn't want to do either of these, but we'll be able to do Stilla. We might be able to get some old tools, so we'll be able to get like 440 XP. What is this? Knowledge. Oh, so these different stories will tell you what you have. Okay, so we don't have a lot of diplomacy, but we have 3 in knowledge. Okay, that's how that kind of is calculated. I don't know what the calculation is, but number go up is always good. So let's help Ezek. They want something that is speedy, pretty sharp, and made of wood, mostly. Okay, so let's go ahead and forge this. Alrighty, let's see. So we have to start with length. What's the speed? So it can't be too long. Oh, see, now it's too... I think if we... What if I do like a small sword like this? Or... Oh no, we have to make sure that the length is that much. Okay, never mind. Dude, I would love it if we could make a dagger. That'd be so cool. Like, even instead of just making swords. Oh, that'd be awesome. Okay, so with speed, highest when the sword is light and has little mass near the point. A longer handle further improves this rating. Ah, okay. So let's go ahead and change the thickness of this. Probably around there. Does it increase the speed a little bit? What if I do this? No, actually do this because I want to add another thing to thickness, right? What if I do here? Because I like this aesthetic. Like, yeah, there we go. Just 1 extra. Like that. Okay. So I think I'm gonna change the width and probably make it thinner. There we go. And then we need to go ahead and do the point, which can be, so this is like a standard point. They want a narrow point. Increase the speed and it has a narrow point. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is cross-section it, which will add to... I want to do that. There we go, so that adds to sharpness. Do I have to make it a diamond, similar to what it was before? So there, that's diamond shaped now. But we don't have the sharpness up at level 2. So like a smooth cross-section is preferable, a strong central ridge. Oh, is it because of this here? So if I add this here... That doesn't increase the sharpness. So what if I want to go back? X. There. So I do want to change the thickness of this too. Oh, there we go. Speed and sharpness went up. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so now we need to have it one-handed and use wood as a material. So let's go ahead and put the hilt. And it has to be one-handed, so we'll do 1 grip, which makes it one-handed, and it's wood material. We're done! This is the sword. No, we want to make sure that they're protected. We have to keep them alive. Now, we are going to use more materials if I do this. That's okay. We want to make sure that they stay alive. The sword looks pretty cool. Look at that. Dude. Heck yeah. What happens if I, like, thicken it a little? Because, like, look at... I want to make it a little more... I want to make it a little thicker than the hilt and stuff. You want a sword? With. I can make you a sword. Ooh, sharpness went up for this one. Oh, interesting. Oh, but they want a narrow point. So we'll go back a little bit. Because what if I switch the point and make it a little longer? Will this make it narrow? No, it did not. There we go. Cool looking sword. Look at that. That's neato. Yo, yeah. That's cool. Alright, let's offer to Ezek. He weighs the weapon in his hand, nodding with satisfaction. The little girl coos in delight as it gleams in the sun. Good. Hopefully this will encourage any wolves to find softer prey. Thank you, Smith. Best work yet. Look at that. So cool. Holy moly. Okay, so now we only have 3, but we did earn a skill point, so check this out. This is pretty neat. So as we start to, and what's cool is that this is also, I think, part of like the tutorial, because we can change scaling, advanced swordsmithing, and making asymmetrical blades and stuff like that. We can add a lot more detail to it. Advanced smithing, what is this? Cross-section controls are pretty cool. And then part scaling. I like these two, so I'm going to go with this first, the advanced swordsmithing. But it does make the sword-making process a lot more complex. We have to be careful about how many adjustments we make. Now we can't afford any of these, but we can do Stila. Tailors and experience, okay. So this, they want a very sharp sword, and it to be light. So light and sharp. Holy moly. So we gotta sharpen this part here, because as you can see, it looks a little dull. So we will, I think it's thickness? Or is it cross-section here? We'll do the cross-section. Let's see what that does. Okay, so the cross-section removed that part of it. What if I do like this? Oh, that's cool. And then it adds that little detail right here. Look at this. That's neato. Oh, that's cool. So the point, I think I'm gonna need to make the point a little sharper. Here. You want a regular point. I don't know what that means. There we go. Regular point. Yes. And then cross the edge width. What does this do? Ah, it removes sharpness a little bit though. Ah, okay, that's what that does. So we're gonna make this a little sharper. That adds to the sharpness, so it's already at the diamond shape here. But it might be too far. Right? So I wonder if I change the width. See, it removes the weight, but it doesn't make it sharper. So I think I can do this. Taper thickness. I don't know what taper thickness does. Not sure what shape it's taking. Oh, I see. Okay, that's what that's doing. Yeah, I am wondering about these colors though. Still trying to figure out what that means. And taper the width too. This is adding weight to it though. So I wonder if you can change the length of it actually. There we go. So the length has to be a little more. Yeah, so I guess we're back to the normal length. Okay, never mind. Thought I'd be able to... Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Now, how do I make this sharper? So like a smooth cross section. Or do they want me to remove this section here? To do like a very smooth one? Right? That didn't add any sharpness to it. So this seems to be pretty ideal because we have all of this, but the most important thing is sharpness. I mean, like, I think I can add a few more things here. Let's see. Adjust the blade's cross section, make it sharp. Oh, that's cool. See, look, now it's convex a little bit right there. That's neato. I could just remove it if I want to. Okay, how do I do this? See, this is removing sharpness. Ah, this is increasing sharpness, though. But it is adding weight to it. Okay, so that's as far as we can get that. Ooh, sharpness is going up. Sharpness is 2 now. Looks like that's as far as we can go with that. That's removing sharpness. This is adding sharpness to it. There we go. I guess the sword is supposed to look like that. She hefts the weapon with satisfaction, testing its balance. Good as new, maybe better. Why, I bet I could slice the lids off a man's eyes before he can blink. Cheers, Smith. My enemies will lament your name. That's usually what I tell people after they like send me data or something. Alright, so now we have 2 points and I think I can just get rid of this. And we might be able to do one more sword from this person. See, so it's the exact same sort of like flavor text. Ooh, look at this. Okay. So they just want it to be very sharp. Oh, and look at this blade. It's like a scimitar. So width, cross section, excuse me, sorry. Should improve the sharpness a little bit. Edge thickness? No. That's as sharp as it can get, because as you can see, it looks like that. No, I don't want to do that. I want it to be straight lines there. All the way across. So on this side, though, it looks like it's flat across this side. So I wonder if they do want us to keep it that way. Okay. Thickness. I think this taper thickness is on one side. Right? Making it thicker. This is helping sharpness just a little bit. Sharpness +1. The width? Can we make it thinner? Oh, the width actually makes it sharper. Okay. We can get to 3 here. Perfect. Now they want a regular... Oh my god. What happened there? So we should probably bring it all the way down, because I think I know what they're going for here. It's like a banana. There we go. Oh, but they want a regular point. Oh, shoot. So how do I make this a regular point? What if I add another point to it? Then thin it out more. There we go. Yes. That's the stuff. Banana sword. That's excellent. She hefts the weapon. Oh, we've already seen this one. Yep, banana sword no more. Yeah. Now it just went to Final Fantasy sword. Oh, I like this game. It's just so relaxing. Alright, so we have no more points, but we do have some good materials, so I think it's the time to go to the next day. Outside the walls of Erin Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Introduce yourself to the neighbors. The tents near you are mostly occupied by unfriendly, suspicious folk. They spit on the ground when you approach and ward you off with threatening gestures. There's one exception, however. A young woman who actually smiles as you approach. Though her eyes are haunted and hollow set. Glad to see you're feeling better. You were on death's door for a while there. You looked after me? Not exactly. I dragged you to safety after you fell off your horse. Thank you for that. No problem. The old woman did most of the work nursing you back to health. I checked in now and then, but she told me you were still recovering. Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her in days. No idea. Let me know if you run into her again. I'd like to thank her. Will do, but wait. You mean she's not a relative of yours? How odd. Must have been just a kind-hearted old soul. Count your blessing. There's not many of those around in this camp. Nice to see a friendly face around here. Good to meet you too. Name's Shev, short for Shavana, but only my mother calls me that. She's been dead for 10 years. She's painfully thin and covered in grime, much like everyone else in the camp. She's the first person you've seen smile, though. What do you imagine goes on in Erin Keep? I'm starting to forget what civilization looks like. In Erin Keep, everyone eats like an emperor and the streets are paved with beer. I bet the carriages are drawn by butterflies and steaks grow on every tree. Oh, I like her. She lapses into silence. Somewhere in the distance, a scream rings out. We both try to ignore it. Do you know anyone selling materials I could use for my forge? I heard someone say that there's a scrap peddler in the Lost City selling all sorts of things. Be careful if you go to the Lost City, though. The place gives me the shivers. Your location has been marked on your map. Neat! Well, that's cool. Say your goodbyes. Before you can leave, Chev grabs your arm. There's a wild desperation in her eyes. I've been stuck here for weeks. Not everyone in the camp is as friendly as you. Not sure how much longer I can last. Can you do me a favor? If you get into Erin Keep before me, find a fellow named Lucas Boronia, or Boriona. If I can remember his name, he's my uncle. If he knew I was out here, he'd help me, I'm sure of it. Of course, I'll let him know you're here. Thank you. She rubs her eyes. Look at me, getting my hopes up. Lucas Oriona. Remember the name better than I could. Sheb lifts her hand in farewell as you walk away from her tent. Her smile is as fragile as porcelain. Scavenge for some food. The tragedy of the applicants' camp is indescribable. So is the smell. There are no sewers out here, and not everyone bothers to go to the outskirts to use the latrines. Tucked away from the squalor, you find a pocket where desperation hasn't completely taken hold. Children are playing in the mud. A few scrawny chickens peck at the ground, miraculously uneaten. As you pick your way through, wary eyes track your movement from tent flaps. Some calling out to alert their neighbors to the presence of a newcomer. At the center of this little commune, you find a family crouched around a huge cooking pot, simmering with meats and scrounged vegetables. A little girl tosses a handful of wild herbs into the stew. Your mouth waters. Approach them. A father, mother, and a gaggle of children. A grandmother with her face like an ancient apple. Even a dog rolling on its back in the dirt, tongue waggling. They have doggies! They're rough-looking sorts, filthy and gaunt, but you're not exactly presentable yourself these days. As you get closer, the man twitches aside his cloak to reveal a heavy wooden club. His wife's hand darts to a dagger in her belt. The dog snarls, hackles raised. They all look at you carefully, awaiting your next move. At the dog. That's the only choice. I don't see any of the other ones. Oh, look at this guy! The dog lifts its lip in a snarl as you approach, but at the last moment, it lowers its head and allows you to scratch behind its ear. Yes! Cholo seems to like him. It's good enough for me. Introduce yourself. Bearded man. Oh, there, stranger. Name's Bennett Maunder. This here's my wife, Trianne, and her mom, Ida. I can take you through the names of the nippers too if you'd like, but I get 'em mixed up myself. The young woman smiles wanly, withdrawing her hand from the dagger's hilt. The old woman just nods, her expression lost in a mass of wrinkles. The children cluster behind their father, peeping at you and giggling. You've already met my Choldo. He's a good boy, keeps the vultures away. With the word vultures, Bennett's expression darkens. Choldo sneezes disdainfully. Vultures? Aye, human vultures. He doesn't elaborate further, but his shoulders stiffen. Pleasure to meet you, Bennett. Oh no, I don't want to see you later. What's in the pot? It smells incredible. It only smells good because, from the looks of you, you haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Come on, pull up a rock. Grab a bowl. It's a hugely generous gesture. Meat out here is as precious as gold, and the man has children to feed. Don't worry about me. I'm not hungry. Ah, you've got a full belly, have you? Enjoyed a kingly feast in this land of milk and plenty? Well, you can sit down at least and swap a story or two. Where did you find all this food? You seen those big merchant caravans that come trundling through the camp every day? A box of rations fell off the back of one of those. That's some luck, ain't it? Teach me your ways. In truth, I'm not sure I can do it again. The timing was perfect. The guards were distracted. The merchants had all caught the wasting fever and could barely lift their heads. You can't rely on that kind of luck. How long have you been camping out here, Bennett? Almost 2 months now. Every day I beg the guards to let us through. They're not interested in the likes of us. They offered us a trade, though. They'll take our nippers in and keep them safe. Triana and I go work ourselves to death in their mines. But then who would look after old Gita, eh? You... I agree. Gita wouldn't survive out here alone. Ah, that's the truth of it. So we're stuck out here for the time being. Don't worry, though. We'll find our way to get ourselves past that gate. Pleasure to meet you, Bennett. I'll see you later. Away from the Maunders, the atmosphere of the camp reasserts itself. I love that. That is such a great description. Unfriendly glares, distant sobbing. You draw your coat close around you and hurry back to your tent. You climb into your bedroll, massaging your swollen joints and trying to ignore the rumbling in your belly. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. And then you died. Okie doke. New day. Do we have any materials? No, we do not. Okay, so... who are we helping today? So we have Bennett. Oh, it's Bennett! Bennett Maunder approaches you, your anvil with Choldo trotting faithfully beside him. The dog's tail wags in recognition as he spots you. Good tidings, Smith. Just thought I'd drop by to take a look at your forge. It's a nice little setup you've got here, isn't it? I was lucky. The forge was already here when I arrived. That is a stroke of luck. Still, there's a lot of abandoned stuff lying around camp. People die and leave their things behind. He pauses to scratch Choldo behind the ears, then straightens with a sigh. To tell the truth, Smith, this ain't a social call. I was looking to commission a blade from you. Brought this on. Camp's a dangerous place. I'm getting more dangerous by the day. I could do with a good sword if I'm to protect my family. Any experience with weapons? Not with swords, no. But I kept order at my old tavern with a stout cudgel when needed. Drunk men are easier to handle than desperate ones, but I do know a bit about how to hurt a man. What can you offer? I don't have much coin, but I've got goods to barter. Stuff I've scavenged from wreckage wagons and ruined farmhouses. Choldo whines softly and nudges against Bennett's leg. My children, Trian and old Gita, they're depending on me to keep them safe, Smith. Please. It's gotta be worth something. Absolutely, 100%. We'll take that job. I think we can take other ones, too. A woman approaches your anvil has sharp, quick eyes that never stop scanning her surroundings. Judging by her scars, she's had some close scrapes in her past. I'm gonna head to the Lost City and find stuff to sell. People say there's treasure there, stuff that was left behind, old tools, scrap, maybe some gold. But the Lost City's dangerous. Things hunt in the dark. I need something to keep me alive out there. Call it an investment. Got it. Well, and then we can do Vila, or we can get used materials that we're going to receive from these jobs to re-up our supplies. Hey. Let's see here. We've got to make them a very nice sword. So we'll change the length. Make it a very long sword. Just long enough. There we go. There we go. And then what we'll do is add a point to it all the way to the end. No, we'll do it like maybe... Oh, they want a regular point. Okay. You have to get in your metal wagon and get your family to the mines. Okay. Have a safe wagon ride. Is that a regular point? It's not a regular point. Your sword will be done when you come back. Or if you need a pickaxe, I can make one of those too, I think. Pickaxes are just basically two swords taped together, right? So we have the point done. Let's see. Thickness and width. So I can make the thickness a little... Because it adds to mobility. But it has to get sharp, so I need to add a cross section to it. They're just stone swords. And they can be made of stone. Okay, so there's a little bit of sharpness here. I'll make it a little sharper. Reduces stiffness, but increases sharpness a little bit. So let's see. I think I want to sharpen the edge. Oh no, this thickens it. Sharpen the edge. Stiffness went down 1 though, which is okay. Can I go for the width? This increases the stiffness. And it made it sharp. Perfect. Oh my god. They are gonna get the coolest sword. Oh my god. And I think this is gonna work. So now we have to add one of these. There we go. And then we'll add the grip. And they want it to be, oh, they want it to be one-handed. So, do this here. What if I add this here? See, because that's a good point, because like he said that he was able to keep people off him with the cudgel, right? At his bar. So we're gonna give the Clord. Can I name this? Should I do like the mighty Lord? We're gonna add another point to it. Let me see. Can I like? Oh my! God. It worked. So hang on. There's got to be a way. Can I add like a? I don't want another cross section. Can I change the width of it like right here? There we go. And then if I can add cross section to this part here only. Can I change the thickness of just this? No, I want it to be thicker. Maybe not. Yeah, let's remove this. I don't want that there. How do I make this, like, sharp? How do I make that sharp? I wonder if it's the... No. Is it the width here? So, like, if I make it thinner at the edge? Oh, no. This would just make... Yeah. Oh, there we go. See how it's making it, like, kind of sharper? Dude, they're gonna be able to protect their family and every other family around them. Wow. Now, how do I make it into a point? Because I could, like, redo this again. Can I copy this? Switch the direction of your hammering. Okay. So I add... Change width or thickness. A point... The point is only up here. Yeah, the point is only up there. So let's remove that. Is it the cross section that I need to do? And it takes the Clord with reverent hands, his weathered face lighting up. Cholda wags his tail. I don't know much about swords, Smith, but this one feels good in my hands. He makes a few careful practice swings, testing the weapon's weight and reach while Choldo watches approvingly. If any more vultures circle around my family, they'll find more than they bargained for. Between Choldo's teeth and this blade, the marauders can hold their ground, or the Monders can hold their ground. See, I like... Oh wow, I like both of these. Hopefully you'll never need to draw it. But give my regards to Trian and the children. I will indeed. They'll be pleased to know you're looking out for us. Thank you, Smith. Here, take this. I found it in the ruins. He produces a gleaming necklace, clearly valuable. This is too much. I can't take this. Please. Out of everyone in this forsaken camp, you're the only one of the decent people I've met. We have to look out for each other. If you ever need anything, company, a hot meal, whatever, you know where to find us. Watch out. Yes. Amazing. Dude, that's ridiculous. Oh, can we make a sword look like a Star Destroyer? I wonder if that's possible. Okay, so we have 1 point left. I think we can get rid of something. What is this? For sword making, decorative only. There's silver here. Gleam of gold, so it's more gold. We have to hide that. So we didn't get any, like, steel parts or anything. Scar Destroyer. Maybe we can make a Scar Destroyer for Celine. But that's the thing. That's the irony of the sword that we're making for them, right? Oh, they need a lot of 5 wood? Two-handed narrow point. Okay, now that worked. There we go. Nice. Good length of that. Okay. So we've got to use thickness. Add some mobility. I don't think it's adding speed, though. I'll make this a thinner sword. Kind of like that. Maybe one more? Oh, that's as far as it can go. Yeah, that's as far as it can go. We have to do cross-section it, maybe. Sharpness went up a lot from that. Holy moly, but the speed. Taper the width. Speed goes up if we make it thin. But it's no longer sharp, so let's remove that. I do want to add a point to it. They want a narrow point? What if I do, like, all the way down? How far do we need to go? Their speed goes up. That's as far as it can go. That is one thin sword. Holy moly. This does increase the speed and it increases the sharpness. There we go. Now we just need to make it two-handed. I'd like to change the width of it though. Remove speed from it, however. If I make it shorter, does that increase the speed? It does. And we can keep it... There we go. Shorten it a little bit like that. And then now we need to make it two-handed. I think I need to add this and this here. And I do want to add a hilt to it. There we go. And a pommel. Mobility goes down, weight and balance. Nope, it's good. It is good. There we go. I want to flatten this part out, though. So what if I change the cross section just in that section here? Like that. No. The thickness that I have to do? I think it might be thickness. Oh god. It's increased the sharpness by a lot. Ah, okay. Interesting. Mobility down, but... Wow, that looks so awful. That's neat. That's neat. So the width here, if I can add it, what if I add another width thing? This? Is this width is 59? Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool. And we're still able to retain. Add another width one. Right there. Vertebra theme stored. That's a good idea. Wait, hold on. Maybe we can do that. Okay, so I need to turn this around and make it 59 again. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, neat. Because we're still retaining everything here. Okay. So the width, we're going to do it again. About like right there. And then... That's cool! Dude, that's so cool. What the heck? What the heck? That's neato. Now, I do wonder, how am I supposed to do... Like, let's say I do this. I want to see what this changes here. Ah, okay, okay. Adds to stiffness. So this is 79. Was that as far as I can go? $76, $75. There we go. Okay. That's cool. Dude! That is so cool. We have to get to 65. And it goes up very slow. 64 and 65. There we go. Oh, that's neat. Ooh, I like this little diamond part right here. So what if I like add that like right there? Oops, 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 oops. Here we go. That's cool. Okay, so I need to add another width here. Change width. Oops, oops, oops. Undo. And was it 59? That's wild. This game is wild, dude. Oh, I love it. Things we're going to be able to make with this. That is so cool looking. Oh, I do want to see if we can add something here at the end. Oh, that's a good question. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about the name. Please, how was your stream? Dude, please, this game is really cool. This game is really neat. 9, 10. Interrupted by the internet. Oh, shoot. That darn internet getting in shenanigans. Excuse me. Oops. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna offer this to Celine because I want to unlock more like skills and stuff to see what kind of stuff that we can make. This one's special. It is. Look at. Oh, I didn't name it. I forgot to name it. Lise, I forgot to name it. We'll let the customer name it. That's what it is. Curtis. Okay, so now that we have this asymmetrical blades, I still don't know how to get these points to work. How do we do that? Because there's this advanced thing. Okay, so spine width. So I wonder if there's like a 36. So points. Cross section. Once your ability reach 100, advance. Select the hammer and change the various shapes. Yeah, how do I get this small one? This little small circle? But I think I'm gonna do the asymmetrical blades. And we have one more thingy, so I'm gonna use, because we're gonna need a few more steel parts, I think. This implies that somewhere there's a ruined head. That's prelude content right there. Good for salvage, so we're gonna salvage this. Yeah, so we got some steel. Alright, next day. And we're gonna go to the Lost City. Not all of Aaron Keep was granted the Masked King's protection. In centuries past, the city spilled beyond its ancient walls. Now the barrier which traces the wall's course has left these outer areas to the mercy of the wastes. Nicknamed the Lost City, these crumbling districts have been picked over by countless looters. I almost said tutors, but rumors persist that there is worthwhile treasure to be found amongst the rubble. Let's find the scrap peddler. As night draws closer, the shadows in the Lost City become alive. Hidden eyes watch from high places. You scurry through the ruins, feeling as small and vulnerable as an insect. Fortunately, the scrap peddler is easy to find. He warms his hands over a blazing fire in an empty market square, accompanied by a sad-looking mule pulling a cart full of junk. He is an off-putting sight. Most of his face is bandaged, but the exposed areas are a mess of festering sores and flaking skin. We dread to think what the bandages are hiding. Not contagious! Not contagious! The peddler points at himself as he shouts. One yellow eye peers madly at you through the galls. Alright, I believe you. No need to yell. The peddler nods, looking immensely pleased. I have many things. I find them in the dark places. I sell to you. How did you find this stuff? The dark places call to me. I find forgotten things there. He points vaguely downwards. The mule retches as though ready to expire. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm surprised no one has killed you and stolen your goods. Ha!
I'm good at hiding. If found, I cough and splutter and pretend to be contagious. The bad men run a mile. But I'm actually not contagious, I swears it.
Okay, what do you sell?
Many things, much to be found for those who know.
Can I see your wares?
But it's too dark. The dark time is for taking my favorites, not giving. Come back in daylight so you can see what you was buying, yes.
Okay. See you later, dude.
Partners forever and always, yes. Pinky swear.
His rotten grin sends a shiver down your spine. Let's search the ruins for valuables then. The lost city has been endlessly picked over by scavengers. Your hopes of finding something are slim, but irresistible. Shards and rubble crunch underfoot as you trudge down the empty streets. Sure enough, one by one, the half-collapsed shells of houses prove to offer nothing of value. I think I'm just gonna give up. You wouldn't want to get lost and become one more nameless corpse among the ruins. You hurry back to the outskirts. The sun slips low in the sky. The shadows of the ruin lengthen, I believe. Something follows you through the shattered streets. Its soft falls slightly out of time with your own. When you turn around, it's gone, but the hairs on your neck are bristling. Oof. Oh God. You hurry back to the camp. Unlike the lost souls camped among these black ruins, you still cling to the hope of entering Aaron Keep. Oh, that's creepy. A few hours past midnight, you're woken by a soft, silken hiss. A blade slices through the fabric of your tent. The fabric falls away to reveal a pair of gleaming eyes, a crescent of yellow teeth, a gaunt figure with knife in hand. He steps carefully into your tent, apparently thinking you asleep. Behind him are the dim shapes of other men. Each night, you bury your tools and your coin in a new location. There's not much in the tent they can steal, but they don't look like the types who will be happy if they don't find anything worthwhile. Don't take one more step. The man freezes, his grin widening. Oh, you're awake, is you? Might be easier this way. Hand over your food, coins, and anything you got. His companions enter the tent behind him. 3 more men, all rail thin and desperate. The leader takes a menacing step closer. You picked the wrong tent. I make swords. You think I can't defend myself? The leader hesitates, but only for a moment. 4 against 1, Smith. Use your hand. Ooh, 50% chance. Those are Vegas odds. Stop waving that toothpick in my face. You think you scare me, you scrawny runt? Please cross your fingers. Oh my God. No! The thief laughs, waving his dagger in your face. Try me, Smith. Doesn't matter how tough you are when you got a knife in your guts. I swear, I have nothing else. Wait, I can offer you something more valuable. The thief pauses, eyeing you uncertain. What do you mean? Just give me a few days, and I can kill you with a much more fearsome blade than that rusty butter knife. Oh, ugh, I don't want to arm them. Forget it. Are you trying to confuse me? Give me a suck now. I have nothing. I buried it all. I'll show you where. Smart move. Let's do some digging. They march you outside at knife point. Lead them to a different spot. The moon hangs bloated in the sky. Your breath plumes in the night air as you stumble forward. The knife's point, constant pressure against your spine. You lead them to a patch of earth near the edge of camp, far from your actual cache. Gesture silently. Start digging. Use your hands, and if we don't find nothing. He draws a finger across his throat. That'd be funny if he accidentally draws his dagger across his throat. Dig. We gotta commit to the bit. They force you to your knees. With trembling hands, you claw at the earth while they crowd around. The hole grows deeper, your fingernails split and bleed.
Faster! Faster!
You dig and dig, but there's nothing to find. The night grows long, the sun peeks over the horizon, casting the world in bloody light.
Dang, the smith's trying to be clever. There's nothing here!
Pain explodes between your shoulder blades, a knife thrust from behind. You fall forward into the pit, mouth filling with dirt. The blade withdraws only to plunge again to your side between your ribs. Fire spreads through your chest. Oh no! Did we die? We died! Wait, how far does it take us? Oh, okay. They missed an opportunity to put you died. Alright, so we've read all of this. Don't take one more step. We're going to try the 50% thing again. Come on, 50%. Come on, 50%. No, dang it. Okay. Here, we're going to load this. Here, load. Wait, is this where we are? Yeah, here we go. We're going to keep trying until we get the... Until we get the thing. Here we go. Come on. Oh my goodness, dude, 50%. Oh. This is exciting. It's like gambling. Come on. Dude, we're getting really good at clicking. Yes! There we go. I knew we would get it. First try. Thief pauses, eyes flitting across your muscular shoulders and strong, calloused hands. He attempts a smile. Let's get out of here, boys. Think we picked the wrong tent after all. The thieves melt away into the night, leaving you alone in your sliced open tent. Dang it. That'll require a few hours of stitching to repair, but you're too tired to attempt it now. You manage a few more hours of fitful sleep before dawn breaks. Yes. So we can only go through the day. Who do we have today? Pascal Tom wants 2 swords? Oh, they're the same, they're the same thing. Oh, no. Who do you think is trying to steal from you? Everyone in this camp, you can't trust any of them! That's why I need it. Oh, paranoia. I don't know if that's dangerous. A blade. You don't get the impression he's in the mood to answer questions. Brooding and silent, his starved face shaven, lending him a skull-like aspect. Oh, that's a murderer. What is this? Oh, they said crows. Okay. A young man. Oh, I can't scroll. Paces testily. Hear your anvil. His eyes have on the horizon. He wears a pack on his back and chews a long stalk of grass. Can't stay here longer, Smith. Wasting away, begging for scrap, watching people turn into animals. This ain't living. He gestures towards the wasteland stretching beyond the camp. Out there's where the real opportunities are. Old ruins, abandoned settlements, treasures. Before the collapse, the crows. They eat well. Crows? That's what folks of Erin call them. From what I've heard, folk who wander the wastes, scavenging and doing mercenary work. Carving a living out of the chaos. Trust me, kid. Surviving out there is even harder than surviving here. Staying here is just a slow death anyway. At least this way I control my own fate. You've only been hearing tales of those who survive. Most die, hungry and alone. Better to die free, under the open sky, than rot away in this miserable camp. At least out there, a man's got a chance to make his own fortune. Where are you going? Once I have sword in hand, I'll head east. The ruins of Dredge Pike Castle. Bound to be some riches there. Won't be sorry to see the back of this wretched place. What do you need from me, then? Something sharp to deal with whatever I might find out there. Raiders, wild beasts, or worse. See, I'm stuck between Tom and this dude. This dude's giving me a lot. Whereas Tom is giving me this, but they're doing it from the to protect their child. Man, we helped we helped somebody like that before. We'll be let's be greedy. All right, bud. Let's make you a nice sword. You want a narrow point? Give you a sword that will last the ages. Dude, I wonder how I'm supposed to make the... Because I want to make, like, spikes on the sword somewhere, right? Because I think one of the skills... Wait, cross-section display... Oh, screenshot. Oh, that's cool. You could change the lighting. Oh, that's neato. I like that. Auto environment? Oh, interesting. Okay. What is it? Oh, whoops. I don't want to leave. So the length is fine. Let's... Oh, where did my forge go? Oh, neat. Oh, that's cool. It's like product placement. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, we'll do the standard. With cool lighting. Warm lighting, rather. Okay, so thickness will do... I like the... Oh no, I don't want it to be that. I feel like that's really thin. Oh, my eyeball is itchy. Wait. Let's undo that. Because I want to add a little bit of that. See, so the sharpness goes up to here. So I wanted to... What if I add another cross section? Like here. And once the cross section gets to 100... Edge thickness? Hi, Deathica. How are you? So that doesn't work. Not that part. Where's the one that makes it... It's okay. Hi. It's nice to see you. I wonder if it is the taper width. 'Cause how did they do... How did they do, like, a sharp edge? Oh, look, and then you can even move it. That's funny. Okay. Is it width? No. I'm pretty sure it's cross-section, but I have no idea how to get this to be like a sharp dealie. A width taper. See, that's kind of sharp. Oh, so is it taper width? What does that? Okay. Interesting. Another taper width. Right there. Five. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted it to look like. You know? I gotta put it this way a little. But how did I get that kind of thing here? Okay. That's neat. That is neat. I like this. Neato. So sharpness is getting pretty good. We need to add a point to it now. They want a narrow point. Okay. So that works. They want it one-handed, and we have to make it a little sharper too. So we'll add strong taper thick, strong taper thin. And we'll add not a steel this, but it'll be wood. Oh, leathers too? No way. That's cool. Mobility goes down, which is fine because it only needs one, but we just need to get it sharper somehow. And we already have enough wood on it, but how do I make this sharper? Okay, so we do this. Is it this cross section? This one? No. This cross section. Which thickness? Oof. I got the sharpness bad. Do this. Oh no. I don't know what that did to it. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Ping. What are you doing? Oh, what if I change the thickness of it to make it thinner? Ooh. That brought the sharpness down to a lot. I lost some sharpness here. Okay. It was because of this cross section here. Oh, look at this. There's a normal point. How do I get the sharpness in again? I think I need to change this cross section more. The spine width a little thinner? No, see, this isn't making any difference for the sharpness part of it. Point there. What if I change the width? This increases the sharpness. Okay, so that isn't exactly what I was looking for. That increases the speed. See, right here is where I messed it up too. Life's been busy. I'm hanging in there. And a little stressful, but I think we're gonna be okay. to affect the sharpness of this one. Is it because I added these little sections here? Do I need to add cross section to this section? You know? Yeah, how are you doing, Ping? What's new with you? What games are you playing? You playing any video games? It looks like it's showing. Yeah, I might need to redo this because I think I did too much to it. We're gonna remove a few things. Actually, in fact, all the things. What if I just do two? Okay, so what if I get here, and if I change the thickness of it? So mobility goes up, sharpness doesn't go up. But I do need to put the cross-section. So we're going to add a cross-section now. So you have this little cross-section flare. I wish I could move this down here. There we... Oh no, that's not what that did. No, I want it to actually be here. We'll cross-section the rest of this sword. I think I need to make it into a diamond. Yeah, see, so sharpness went up. Mobility goes up. Sharpness is going down when I do that. There we go. So that kind of worked. I wonder if I could make the thickness here. That works. I'll have to practice a little bit more, but I think this will do for now. Good luck. I'll come by us both. Passage into Aaron Keep. Thank you. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff for that, so that's nice. Now we could get a vendor because I do need steel. Unless I just use this. Alternatively, okay, let's go to the peddler. You make your way through the lost city, the harsh daylight, throwing the ruins into stark relief. The sound of your footsteps echoes eerily through the crumbling silence. At last, you reach the Scrap Peddler's Square, a rubble-strewn market plaza reclaimed by weeds. The peddler perks up at your approach, his one visible yellow eye widening with excitement at the prospect of a customer.
I saved the prettiest trinkets for you, yes!
buy his wares. Okay, so this is theirs. Oh, we could sell stuff, but I do want these. 4, 5, 6, 7. I like having that many. What is all this? Oh, these are parts. Pommels, guards, fishtail. Oh, interesting. Wood and leather. Major sword part book for teaching the following sword design. Ah. Ridge point or peak. I might buy one of these just to see. Okay. I don't want to sell any of these. The scrap peddler dances around excitedly, his bandaged hands fluttering over his collection. The mule retches pitiably. I have some questions for you. Yes. What's your name? That's right, I'm a peddler's scraps, the game. What condition are you suffering from? Nothing wrong, my skin just doesn't like me anymore, as I think. You ever go inside Aaron Keep? Guards say no. I say I make people sick, but lies. Not contagious, you see, not even a little bit. Have you seen anything strange in the ruins lately? The walls make songs, sometimes they do. Beautiful sweet song for the sleeping. And with candles sneak out here to call up things from the dark places, but the dark places are not so easy to call, and I could tell them that if they like. The dark places do the calling. How long have you been scavenging these ruins? Once I had a shop with walls and a floor, and then he gestures at his bandaged face with a gurgling laugh. Now I have a mule. A mule doesn't care about face. Mule supports me through the hard times. An emotional support mule. How long, you ask? 10 years? 17? How long does a mule live? I don't have any other questions. The peddler nods mindlessly, scratching at his bandages until something underneath dislodges. Alright, bye. Tell your friends of me. Tell them I'm not contagious. Not at all. Amazing. Alright, so we're going to scrap these, and I'll probably switch over to... what's it called? To Enshrouded and play that a little bit. Saved! I'm going to take a quick break. I hope you all take a break. I hope you had fun. This game is really cool. I'm going to be playing this off stream a lot. To try to practice sword making. It's cool. Like, I want to see how complex all of our swords can get, because we have this whole, like, skill tree. Because, look, engraver, making engraving materials. I don't know what these are. Polishing. Side fullers, a fuller, I don't know what that is. Curved blades, dude, this is gonna be cool. Sword bending, lost art of the avatar. Anyway, we'll be right back. Thank you so much for hanging out on this random stream day. I'm gonna switch over to Enshrouded for a little bit, and I'm gonna practice some building. I am not so good. And I think most of the time I'm going to be spending collecting resources than I am building. Because I have no ideas yet. But I guess once we start playing, maybe we'll get some. Maybe we'll get some ideas. Anyway, be right back. And we are back. Thanks for sticking around, folks. So what games are you looking forward to in the future? I did see that Hellmart is coming out. Oh, Cairn is coming out next week. Woo, that's gonna be cool. I think there's this one like horror extraction game that's coming out next week. I wonder how that's gonna be. It'll be interesting. I love horror games. I'm ambivalent about extraction games, but it seems interesting. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. If I like extraction shooters, I tend to lead more into like PvE. So we'll see what this one turns out. It looks okay. So we'll see. I think it's called the Midnight Walkers. But Cairn is gonna be cool. Like free climbing? My god. Code Vein is also coming out. Yap Yap is coming out in 2 weeks. Oh my god. What is High Guard? Oh. PvP raid shooter? Eh. Escape Ever After? What is this? Oh, this is that one Paper Mario-like game. Flo showed me this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Yeah, Yap Yap's out in a couple weeks. Definitely gonna play that. Yeah, if anyone's interested in joining, I'd love to get a group together for that one. That one looks like fun. Lots of shenanigans. Because I was interested in that one other one, like Cursed Companions or whatever, where there are words that are forbidden. But Yap Yap does seem interesting. Like casting spells with your voice? Oh, come on. That's cool. That's neato. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know work is a thing. I'm just gonna do some building, maybe just collecting some resources. But I'm waiting for the shaders to be compiled. It's at 50% right now. I don't know why it needed to recompile, or it has to compile every single time, but yeah, I remember you and Saber played it, and I know that there was some pretty good reviews about it. Or at least what you'd reported back sounded like really fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, of course, Saber, you're more than welcome to join. And if you want to hop into a voice channel, that'd be pretty cool too. Up to 5 friends. There's 6 folks that can be, you know, in a single round. That's pretty cool. And the graphics look great. Oh, look, they even have like cloth physics. Yeah, the art style looks fantastic. And you're not supposed to pick things up, you're supposed to just destroy stuff? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, the lighting looks amazing. Oh no, and there are creatures in it? Oh, okay, wait. This is gonna be a lot more fun than I thought. Oh, that's neat. Alright, we're at 75%. Yeah, and I'm curious about Hellmart. We'll see how that goes. I haven't played the demo or anything, but I have seen Gab play it. a little bit. I don't remember what she thought of it. I think I was playing it in the background while I was working, whatever. It's interesting. Okay, 84%. Here, we're gonna go to the game. Here we are. Maybe the volume might be a little loud too. Here, I'm gonna lower the volume a little. Maybe 58? There we go. Music playback rarely. Oh, that's right, I did do that. Mute and background off. I don't want that. Mute microphone, keyboard and mouse controller. Okay, no, we're okay. Everything else is okay. 94%! Yeah, I started a new character, but I just went back to my original character because of double jump. And we are ready. All right. I don't remember what the I think it's this. I'm gonna post this just in case you want to join. And you'll join as an admin with that. I posted it in the scientists chat. Hee hee! Okay, so I have all my stuff. And look, this is the house I built. It has two little wings here, one for cooking, and then one for crafting. And then here's the rest of the house. There's stairs that go here. I kind of want to change these stairs, maybe like to go across the window and then to the left or something, but no, this looks okay for now. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. I think one of the things that I was struggling with was house layout and roofing. Those are the two things, and I want to get rid of this this door. I want to change that door, but oh god, oh that scares me. Thank you, Saber. Yeah, look at those two, and then there's this little thing, this little nook right here. I want to put stuff in it. What else we got? Actually, I think I need to change the graphics a little bit because I think my here, we're just gonna do just a little bit of quality ones here. Get those frames back. There we go. Neato. And then here's this. This is the. Whoa, I don't ever remember seeing that. This was the house that Saber built to sort of help demonstrate. I don't know what I just... Oh, it was a wolf. To help demonstrate, like, the concept of how to architect the house. You need to compile... Oh, okay. That's okay, Saber. But thanks so much for offering to join. Welcome to join anytime. More of a roof demonstration. Exactly, and that's what helped. Oh no, look, I left a little... Oh no. There's a little, like, thing right here that I gotta... Hang on. How do I fill in this room like this? Missing materials. Oh. And then you gave me this really neat idea of how storage would work. So I have a little storage thing here. None of it is organized. It's just stuff in a place is what I have in here. Yeah. I love the idea of the storage cubbies. That is so cool. I have so many of these provisional scythes for some reason. I keep getting them from those folks that I fight. No, I didn't want to equip this. I want to salvage this one. And we'll keep all the rest of these. What T? There we go. Oh, I have a tiny chest here. Okay. I don't want that there. Add this here. Snap it on. Not enough free space. How big is this chest? Is it bigger than the other ones? Oh, goodness. Okay, wait. Oh my god, it is bigger. Why can't I, place this one? Look, I can place this into the ground, but I can't place it onto the... Wait, what? What? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. This one really doesn't want to... That is hilarious. Surface angle not suitable. Oh. Is it bigger than the other ones? Oh, there. See, now that... Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay, I'm just gonna start throwing stuff in here. I don't... Why do I have this many... these many water pouches? Okay, and I'm gonna put this in here so I can cook them right now. I'm gonna hold on to this because I think we need those. I'm gonna get rid of this. Frozen Corwan too? Ooh, it can't be recovered because it's like, I guess it's that. You have to be looking at the floor. Oh, I see. Okay. Ornate wood bow? This will save purples. Okay. All the arrows I have. Look at all this. Okay, let's go do some cooking. Oh, that sounds so good. There we go. I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. I don't remember where I put my bed. I don't know if I put a bed in this one. Did I? Oh, yes I did. In the dark. It's a cute cooking mechanic with fireplaces. Oh yeah, like is there another way to is there another way? To cook? Like I know that there's that and the what's it called? Okay. So I think I'm supposed to so they want me to strengthen the flame. Do I have any other quests? Oh my god, I do. Building blocks in Diadwin. We got blocks to obtain a new block. Ooh, I want this. I like these blocks. These blocks would be really nice. It's a little less hands-on. Okay, okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want like the fancy wood blocks. 2,000? How far is this place? Oh, is it here? Oh, it is here. Whoa, that is far. Yeah, we can make it. Nummy num. Hey, buddy. While you work, because you're still at 12. Okay. Maybe we can play in the evening. Yeah, it was so much fun, and I learned a lot, and I really appreciated you taking the time to teach me how to do all that stuff. Oh, that's right, there's that guy. And oh! Stop! Oh my god. Did I kill him? I did, somehow. Oh, that's gonna be a far walk. See, these are the dudes that give me a lot of their weapons. Those two scythe thingies. Oh, look how shiny these rocks are. They're so shiny. I don't want to kill the wolves. I don't want to... Oh, is there somebody here? Where are they? Oh, hello. Oh, whoops. Ow. Oh, that hurt a lot, too. Gosh darn it. It takes so much damage. Hmm. Blunt knives. We can go to our swordsmithing friend. Oh, we have to go really far. Holy moly. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I might only play this for a little while. Holy moly, the tiredness just hit me randomly. Grab these blocks and then we'll see how we're feeling after that. Oh no, I have to get through this red area. Oh shoot, wait. I could go around this way. So we're gonna have to go around, I think. Hidden tomb entry. Hidden tomb over here? And bees! Everywhere! Oh my god, I'm yawning a lot. Oh, jeez, excuse me. Double jump, everybody. Double jump saver. It's it is the best skill. Yeah, this game has one of the best building systems of all time ever. Is this it? Is it like down here? Ooh. Oh no. Poor dude. Something here? Oh, it's rats. I hope I don't have to kill them. Gliders in this game make it so easy to help forget. Yeah, right? I guess I'm like walking around here and you... Dude, your glider... I wasn't expecting the... and your glider, like, makes you fly, like, across the map without any... with no decrease in, like, altitude. It's wild. Okay, so there's some ruins. Oh my god, excuse me, I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh my god. Yeah, it was weird. That just, like, hit me out of nowhere. Oh god, this game is so well done. Holy moly. But I think what I do when I play games like this is I do a whole what I do with a game like No Man's Sky, where I will go through like phases. I remember Flo was talking about that too. It's like I'm going through this I'm going through this like phase of wanting to play survival games and like games like this. Where I can just explore and build or do whatever. Yeah, remember when I was on that No Man's Sky tip for a little while? Yeah, that. Ooh, look at this. See? And it's this kind of flair that I'm learning from Saber, like how to add little things outside of the... or on the exterior walls to make them look a little more interesting rather than just blocks, because I tend to just do blocks. But to have like tiers and levels and all that stuff, like even making just pillars and stuff around the town would be really cool. I like these blocks though. Am I supposed to be here? Have I done this one already? Ooh, what is this? Ancient vault for the farmer. Oh! Oh! Can I open this just now? Yeah. There's got to be like some sort of mechanism, right? That I can just skip? See? Can I just skip over everything? So I gotta, do I have to get up there or something? I like this music too. Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of the puzzle. Might not be able to just skip over a lot. Unless... Wait. Is this strong enough? Like, I wonder how much... You love that there's so many places you just have to figure out what to do based on the design of that level. They have some context clues like lights above doors and stuff, but you rarely know what you're walking into when you're finding a new place. That speaks a lot to... Oh, the pickaxe might do more. Yeah. Oh, too far. Wait. Oh, it does, but it says ineffective. Does that mean it's not going to break? I think it means that this isn't going to break it. Yeah, see the... Oh, no. It's to the walls. Okay. So one moment, please. We're gonna see how far we can get with this. Wait, what if... Nope, doesn't do it. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it through get through this unless I like punch it. Oh, I can't even punch it. Oh. Darn. Okay. I guess I'll solve the puzzle. Ugh. Right when I say that, I'm trying to find a way around. Just fall through any of these? Ow! It hurt. Cause I can't like place. Oh, I need wood logs and string. Never mind. Yeah, isn't there a way? There's like a thing up there, right? Am I supposed to get over there? Lava. Haha! Alright, we're making some progress. I hear traps. Oh! Oh, interesting. I'm probably gonna have to jump down here. Yeah, here we go. Thankfully, I did it because I really just wanted to relax in this game, so like I didn't make it so that we lose our inventory when we... Is there like a shutoff for this? Can I like take these to my base? Oh, I wish you can like take them apart and just take them to your base. That'd be cool if we could make traps and stuff like that. Huh. Huh. Up there. It's like a secret door looking thing over there. Ah, dude, I love this. And you can make like secret. Oh god, it's so frozen core wand. Ooh. This one's a scorching level 10 though. So this one does 13 versus 19 with a bunch of extra stuff. Interesting. Added attack speed. Yeah, we'll upgrade this later. And it looks like it has like an enchantment slot or something. Yeah, I don't think I've ever enchanted stuff. Like, it's funny because I'm sitting here like, wow, I'm level 19 and I played dozens of hours of this game. I feel like I should be like a higher level. Then I spent all my time like trying to build and stuff and plant and plant like thousands of bushes, of which I was able to load into that game finally. But I had to harvest like hundreds of the bushes so that I can get my frame rate back. Yeah, where am I supposed to go from here? Am I supposed to go this way? This is what happens because I skip because I skip some of the parts. I don't know where I'm supposed to actually like go sometimes. Am I supposed to go here? Or was this the... Oh no, wait. This was actually meant to be like go this way? Up to this... No. That doesn't make sense. I go there. There's no climby dealy over there. Yeah, so they want... No, or actually it might be. So like they want me to climb this. And then... stuff down there. They want me to get up here? So what is this? Is this like a door? Look, there's more stuff up there too. And that up there. I can't build. Yeah, I want to get up there somehow. There's that down there. Cool grapple mechanic too. Because they want me to go up here and then go through here. That's not anything. Gosh, can you imagine what it would take to like design something like this? Holy moly. That's neat. Yeah, I think I need to look around here. Is this it? What did that do? Oh, okay. So I was going the right way. There was just things that I needed to interact with. I wonder if there's any more. Where can I find more of those wall buttons? There's another one. So there's two. Well, where's the third one? Third one's probably closer because I think that last one, that first one that we pressed was probably the last one we were supposed to press. I imagine. Right? Unless... That would be awful if this was one of those timed ones. Let's see. Buttons? Where are you, buttons? May I press you? Ooh, hello. Fireball. I wonder if we can cast Fireball and Yap Yap. Where do I... Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's the stove. Oh, yeah, farmer, come with me. If you want to live a life of servitude. Popcorn. I want popcorn. That was all that was in here. Me, ow. Neat. Okay. We'll see if we can get those building blocks. Oh, so close, so cool, so fast, so efficient. Oh, look at that house. That's cool. Dude, so fast, Flo. Hey, Flo, you want to play Yap Yap? Oh! What the heck? Oh. Oh, you resist this. Don't do that. Oh, why are they so strong? Oh my god. Oh, holy moly! Oh, I got stun locked there. Yay! Yeah, we'll play. Dude, can you imagine? I would love a skill that would allow us to regain altitude. That thing was cool. Those guys were like fighters, dude. How strong is this mace? 21 versus 51? Oh my god. That's how I... It feels like that's something... That feels like something Ong would do. And not tell anybody. And only tell a few people. I feel like that's what he would do. Hello? Hello? Anyone home? Can I have all this stuff? Hope you didn't need any of these. Oh, it's a kitchen. Thank goodness I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, do we get stoves later? I played so much of this game, but I did not progress any of the tier system at all. At all. Or I didn't yeah, is that what I said? I didn't progress through the tier system at all. I just built everything up with basic. I want these blocks. Oh, blocks are cool. I do also want to fight those dudes. Those dudes look cool. That dude had like a really cool weapon too. Hey, bud. Oh no. There we go. The dude that I want to fight is the one with that had like the cool weapons. Yeah, you. Oh, I forgot. Oh, holy moly. Dude, what the heck? That dude is strong. And he left me hungry. I'm not going to waste my time with them anymore. I am very surprised. Oh, God. Wait, I have a bow and arrow. Why don't I just use that? Yeah, we're going to try it again, but I'm going to use the bow and arrow. I'm going to craft some stuff, though. Because I need these. Bees! Hello? Where are you? I see you. Oh god, they're just like running so fast at me. Oh my god, I got stuck on a rock. Oh, scary. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, we just got backed up by the rats. Hell yeah. Gem of toxic betrayal? What is that? Letting a backstab poisons them? Yo. That's cool. I forgot I spec'd this character to be an archer. Totally forgot. Because I had that, like, I forgot that I had that dual arrow shot. Oh no, wait, is that Shroud? Oh, that's Red Shroud. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I think I might be able to go through here or something, right? Instead of having to go through the Shroud? What is all this? Oh. Cool. Oh, we have new... Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that was like Evil Shroud. What the heck? Lumen Light? Cool. What does that sound? Oh. Sorry. Oh, do I want to mine these things? Cool. God. Stop. Cop. Oh no. What am I picking up here? Nothing? Oh, I'm getting just stone. It's nothing like special or anything. Okay. Ooh, this looks dangerous. I will not survive that. Looks like there's something important down there too, though. I guess I'll have to come back to this. Hopefully I remember where it is. Where am I? Oh yeah, see, Lumen Light Cave. Okay, good. That marks it for us. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Who the heck is churning butter in here? Always be churning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that area. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. Wow. Decorative box? Ooh. Indigo seedling. Look at this place. What is this? Cool. Oh, okay. So I guess this is just a little... Yeah, I like these stairs and like these display walls and stuff. That's cool. Jumpy, jumpy. We're almost there. Lift up things up again. Strawberries too? Look, I have not unlocked any of these things. Cool. I'm gonna do so much farming. Oh no. Oh no. There's like a river of what's it called? Can I just... Carbon cheek. Will I be able to just jump over it? Let's look at this. This is wild. Shoot. Can I? As long as I avoid it, right? Like as long as I don't touch it? But how am I going to get across this? Because I might just fall through if I... Like, is there a way... See, I have like markers here too for some reason. From something. Is this a bridge here? Oh, dang it. I wish it was daytime. We're gonna try to... I actually don't know if I'm gonna make this. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Good, good, good. There's that. Can I make it across there with my glider? I might be able to make it there so that I can get up there. Yes! Heck yeah! There we go. We just dipped a toe in that. What are those? No. No, thank you. Are those bats? What are those? Oh, you collect them. Okay. Poison. These are nice flowers, too. Can we plant these? Oh! Ew, why did it get stuck so perfectly on my brains? Oh no. These things are very high level. Ow! Holy! These things are high level. I'm getting 1 and 2 shot. I might not be able to get the blocks tonight. Okay. I climbed up here. Moths. I don't know what to do with moth. Dude, weirdly harder to see with the light on. Okay, how did I do this last time? I'm just gonna have to avoid those creatures. So where are they again? Oh, I climbed up there. And that town is above us. So I think I might just be able to... There's another one. Are there any more? Yeah, let's see if we can just jump our way up to this town. It's very close. Like, look at that. Only 120, 100 meters away? Oh no, there's like enemies up there too. Oh god. What is dying up there? Wait, can I? Here we go. Are there any other footholds that I can use? Can I jump over there? Oh no, there's enemies up there too. Shoot. Oh no. Oh god. Is there a way up here from here? Ooh, maybe. Ooh, is this a cave? No, it's not. Oh. Jumpy, jumpy. Come on, come on. Let me up here. Oh. Where do I go from here? I had a pickaxe. I wish I had my pickaxe, but I broke it trying to break through that window. I mean, I suppose I can, like, hang on, let me see. I think I could craft. Oh, would I not be able to put... Yeah, let's see. No slots available in backpack? Really? Oh, wow, yeah, no, I don't. I have wood. I make this. Oh, I need string. So what can I get rid of? What is this? Shepherd's lightning? I guess I'll keep this. What can I get rid of? Resin? I'll just delete that. Whatever. And then I'm gonna craft a few of these. And then I need one of those. What do I get rid of? Bones? Oh, it does need a building area. Darn. Oh well. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Oh man, I cannot see anything with this light. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's a bunch of leaps of faith at this point. How did I get up there last time? This is too rated. I wonder if there's another way over here. Oh, gross, the squelchy sounds. Hey, buds. Can you help me up? Oh, and it's gonna be nighttime for a while. Dang. Is there something over here that I can jump on? Oh, there we go. The light's getting a little bit better. Maybe I can go around over there. Oops. This way? Sounds like the snipe from up. That's a long drop, though. If I don't make that? Yeah, there's nothing on this wall that I can climb. I wish I can get up there. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another way around that. Let's see. See, am I supposed to go around this way like that? I think I am, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to avoid those enemies over there. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to do some running. Unless they're gone. Oh, did they despawn? Huh. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh no. Oh god. Leave me alone. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Oh, it's daytime soon. Oh no, and there's more enemies over here. Oh god. Oh, what is this? Oh, plant fibers. Like how it says, oh, beets. It says tear out. Vegetable puree? Oh, where did that come from? Holy moly. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna get the things today. That was wild. What the heck? Alrighty, well, so much for that. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you so very much, everybody, for hanging out in this impromptu Thursday stream. I hope you had fun. We were playing some sword with blade song stuff. Sword building with blade song. That was cool. That's a cool game. I want to play that on stream. Yeah, I had a blast as always. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Have a nice rest of your night or day or wherever you are. I may or may not stream tomorrow. We'll see. For sure, we're going to stream on Sunday. We're going to continue our Final Fantasy 15 run. And then at some point, I keep saying all these games that I want to play, my goodness. I do have South of Midnight on my queue of streaming. I want to play that. I do need to play Doom Crawl at some point. That one's kind of cool. I'm just waiting for them to release a few updates. Then we'll see how that. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here, Saber. You too, Jeff. Yeah. Have a good sleep if you're gonna sleep. Have a nice rest. Take a nap if you want to if you're sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed. Miss you all already. I will see you all again for sure on Sunday, but maybe tomorrow.